Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a So Much Crafting insert spread kind of flip through. My planner is getting a little full. It's a lot more full than I like to have it, so I want to get some of these old weekly spreads out of here. So I'm going to be doing a flip through from when I started using So Much Crafting inserts up until July 31st. So let's just jump on in and get started. The first thing that I want to show you is the few monthly views that I did. I did May, June, I started in May. So this first one, let me zoom in. These are a little bit smaller. Okay, so this first one is from Creating & Co. It's kind of like the little watermelon kit. I really liked this kit. It was, like I said, the first one that I used in the So Much Crafting month on 2-page inserts, and I really liked it. I loved all the little boxes she gave you, and I just felt like it was perfect for what I needed, just to kind of start out and get a feel for what I wanted in a monthly view in my personal planner. So I really liked it. The next one is June, and this is from Erin Condren Co. And again, I've talked about these. I talk about her in my Erin Condren flip through, and her personal inserts were no different. I bought 2 of them, and I bought June and July. I didn't see her do an August one, so I don't know if she's doing one or not. She's a teacher, so she's back at school, so I know she's really busy with that. She may not be doing any of the personal inserts until she's out of school again. But I really liked this kit. I think it was great. You had the sidebar, and then you were able to cover up the days that were not in June. And there was just a lot. There were a lot of, you had the bill due and the payday, and then you had these birthday, I don't want to say little things, but little label boxes. You had movies, or you had tickets, you had hearts, you had all kinds of things. You had a Father's Day and a Summer Begins, and then you had some blank ones, which were really nice for me to be able to add in, kind of like when we went sailing and stuff like that. Actually, I didn't write that we went sailing on any of them. I just used my sailboat stickers that I have in my shop. They're currently the only listing that I have in my shop, because I wanted to get it at least up, but trust me, there will be more soon. But if you like either one of, if you like the sailboats, that is currently up in my shop, and that will almost always be up in my shop. But I really liked this kit. It was a lot different than the Creating & Co. kit, a whole lot different. But I like both of them equally. I really love this, this really simplistic look. It's not busy. It's just kind of perfect to give you a brief overview. And then this one gets a little bit more into detail as far as bill dues and paydays and stuff like that. Both great kits. And then the July kit, my planner's too full, is also from Erin Condren Co. And again, just like her other kit, it's great. I do like that she did not do the specific Independence Day colors. She did something a little bit different, and so I really liked this, and just a great overall kit for the month on 2 pages for the So Much Crafting inserts. And then next we will go ahead and jump into I have the week on 2-page vertical. That's what I use, and this first kit was some leftovers from a just plum peachy kit, and I used a whole bunch of these itty bitties from Sweet Kawaii Designs. I think that's where they were, and a couple others from different shops that I don't exactly remember which shops they are right now off the top of my head. This is the first spread I did here, and I was not happy with it all. I didn't like the way it turned out. I just was I was so glad that this week got over with, because I'm I don't like this. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like anything about it. So that was my first taste into planning in the week on 2-page vertical. This week I was a lot more pleased with. I used some of the Glam Planner April monthly colored bundle items, and I used the glitter full boxes, and I was in love with this kit. Absolutely in love with this kit. I realized here that I use my personal planner a lot more than my Erin Condren because I take this one with me. So I was doing a lot more planning in here than I was in there until I finally figured out how I wanted to plan in my Erin Condren, leaving it at home and stuff like that. But I really fell in love with the personal inserts with this particular spread. I really enjoyed it, especially again with the glitter, because I just love the glitter. I mean, I used glitter washi. I love the glitter washi. Like, that's what got me into washi, was glitter washi. So this next kit again has glitter washi, but this was a Wonderland plan kits. I know that I talked about in my Erin Condren flip through that her kits did not have really enough for me, and they don't for an Erin Condren spread. But for a So Much Crafting spread, they're perfect. They have a whole lot for a So Much Crafting spread. Like, I don't need all of the ombre heart checklist and the full boxes, but like, I think it's perfect for a personal planner or a no white space Erin Condren. I think those are the ways to use the Wonderland plan kits. At least the ones that I currently have. Again, if there's a reformat, I have not bought any from her in quite some time, so I don't know if there's any kind of reformat. But this was the kit. I really liked it for like spring. Like, the pretty pastel colors were great. I really like these peaches and the grays and the blues. It was just a really pretty kit. And again, I really liked that the kit worked out better in my personal planner than my Erin Condren. I was able to get a good no white space look with this. This was the not So Much Crafting, Scribble Prints Co. monthly kit. I think this was the mini Hello May kit, I believe. And I used some extras from the full kit that I had, and again, I just really like this kit. I love the greens, I love the pinks, just glitter. I love the glitter. I used the washi up here at the top instead of down the sides this time, and I really liked the way that turned out. But I really liked this kit, and I liked having the full boxes. I do like her new reformat of her mini kits. Just FYI. This was another Wonderland Plans kit. Again, you'll probably see several in here because I figured out that they work wonderfully in my personal size planner. I wasn't the biggest fan of like some of these patterns, but again, it's okay. This was just kind of one of those kits that I bought because I thought I might like it. I got it and I'm like, okay, that's not really my style, and so I just wanted to use it. But again, I did the washi at the bottom and the top, and I really liked that. Again, another Wonderland Plans. This was like her Georgia Peach kit, I believe. And I really like this kit. I still really like this kit. I love the oranges and the tans and the whites. They're just really pretty together. And it just really reminded me of growing up in Georgia where I met my husband. It was just a good kind of sentimental kit just because of the name. But I really liked it. And again, I feel like her kits are really kind of perfect for no white space in the So Much Crafting week on 2-page vertical. This is a Simply Watercolor Co. kit. And I had to pull in, this is from Scribble Prints Co. I had to pull in one or two small things. Well, actually, I only had to pull in this, and I think it was just because we had a concert this day. But I really liked it. I like the soft, pale kind of watercolor feel to this kit. It wasn't like just straight on watercolor. You had like the flowers that had a little bit of a watercolor to them. And I really like this kit, especially for what went on this week. We had a women's conference at church, and so it was just very pretty and floral and feminine and just kind of went along with that theme of that conference. So I really liked this kit as a whole. Another Wonderland Plans kit. I really liked all the grays in this, and then like there's this kind of mint green and this light pink. Just a pretty kit overall. Actually like the way that this turned out. I didn't really ever pay attention to that, but I like the way that this turned out, where there's no checklist, there's no weekly box. It it would be really good if there was some deco to do a little bit of deco in that area. This is the Honeybee Shop kit, and it was my attempt at a white space spread, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I should be doing more like this. This I really like. I need to order from her again. I got this kit at PlannerCon, and I've not ordered from there since, but I really need to, because looking at this I remember how much I love this. I love her dinner time stickers. Like, they're not like anything that I've seen in a long time, and so I really, really like those. This is a 4 Daisies Designs. This is the Cherry Blossom. And again, this was a huge kit. And I used very little out of it and just passed the rest on to my sister, and she got a ton out of it. And I'm sure there's a ton more of the stickers left. I did have to pull a couple things from Scribble Prints Co. in, just because I wanted to put the date night in that we went to see a movie. But I really like the way that this turned out with all the half boxes and things like that. I really feel like I got a good feel on this. Of course, we didn't have a whole lot going on like this half of the week, but it was a great kit, and I really liked it. I felt like it was a bit of a waste of money because there was so much stuff in it, and I needed so little. But I did pass it along, so they did get, or are currently getting used, so that is nice to know. This is a Piper Paper Company. I don't know how she has it pronounced, or how she like says it, but this is like a Lighthouse, or I think this was like her Lighthouse kit, something like that. This is actually, this Plan With Me has been one of my most popular, I feel like, on YouTube. I feel like a lot of people have watched this. I really like it. Again, there was a lot in this kit that didn't get used that I passed along. I feel like I bought a lot of kits in the beginning, and I didn't really know how I was going to plan, and so when I realized they weren't going to work for my Erin Condren, they were just kind of sitting around, and then I started doing the personal planning, and I'm like, okay, that's a whole lot for that. And thankfully my sister is into planning as well, and I can kind of give her stickers and kind of get her into the sticker community. But I really liked this kit. I kind of liked all the nautical stuff. It actually turned out to be perfect because we went sailing twice that week, so it was really nice to kind of have the anchors and just the nautical feel to this week. I really like it. I liked a bunch of the different things she had. She had some small heart checklist. She had some of these little things and some like flags, and I just really liked this kit. This was a Leah Noel Designs kit. I don't remember what it was called, but I like it. I don't like it for the Erin Condren. I don't feel like there's enough stuff for the Erin Condren. Like, here's your typical full boxes and Umber Heart checklist and bottom washi. But I think there were only like 5 half boxes. There weren't very many littles and things like that. So I feel like it was, again, better suited, especially for me, to use a personal planner to get the no white space look. And I just love the colors, like the mint and the coral. They're just really pretty colors. And now on to July. We are into this is the Hello July kit. Again, I think this was a mini kit. I'm pretty sure this is a mini kit with potentially a few other things pulled from the full kit that I got. I like using these Hello boxes on like the first day of the month. Again, not the biggest fan of the watercolor, but like this together, I like the way that I did this a little bit better than in the Erin Condren, especially this box right here. This kind of like gradient of the blue to the red is really pretty. So again, it's all these pretty much look the same. You get a few mixed in, but they're all pretty much no white space, and they're pretty much all done kind of the same way. But I really did I wished it had been glitter, but the watercolor, I think, turned out a little bit better in this. I like it a little bit more in my personal planner than I did in the Erin Condren. This was the mini kit exclusive for the Independence Day that she did. I actually have this one, and I bought a second one because I liked this one so much. And by far, probably one of my favorite personal size planner spreads. I really like it. I know there were several people who kind of came out with the same papers, but I just like the way that she did it. Or not several people came out with the same papers. It was one place that came out with the papers, but several shops used the papers. But I really like the way that Andrea did the papers and the deco and stuff like that. This, like the washi with the navy and the darker red and the silver, I liked these colors. They're a little bit more dark, a little bit more, I don't know. They're just, this kit is right up my alley, and it is definitely in the top 3 of my favorite personal spreads, if not the top 1 of my personal spreads that I've done. Just a big fan of this kit overall, and the deco I thought was gorgeous and added a whole lot to it. This is the mini girly nautical kit from Evie Lou & Co. And I used the full kit in my colorful Erin Condren is just kind of like an additional plan with me. And I really like the mini kit. The weekend banner is a bit big, I think, for this, like these size inserts. But it's not necessarily designed to work in these inserts. It's, I think, still, like the boxes are all designed for the Erin Condren. But I just love these papers. I love the colors that are pulled together. I think this turned out really well. I just really like it. Again, there's anchors. The bows have anchors. I used anchor washi. I like sailing. I know, you get it. This was a Wonderland plan kit. This was after she did the reformat with the thicker bottom washi. So you did lose some stuff in there. But I really, again, I just really love her kits for my personal spreads. I don't know why, I really like them. And so I did pull in, this was the first time I used, I think one of the first times I used a KPL plan sticker. And I really liked that. And I really like actually how it worked in, because there's black in this kit, black and like this box right here, black and white. So I really liked this kit. Again, I love the mint and the pink. I would have loved if this had came out in May when we still had the mint and pink for the May colors. I think this would have been beautiful, but it came out a little bit later. And then the last spread is also another Wonderland Plans kit. I think this was her Hello Summer kit, and I thought this was just a wonderful kit to do right at the end of summer, or what I consider the end of summer. In my house, August 1st is autumn 1st. It's just the way we roll around here. And so I wanted to use a good summer kit, kind of like as my kickoff, you know, end of summer thing. Now, of course, I'm going to have other summer spreads. Like, I think I haven't done one yet, but I think I have a couple other kits that are really kind of summer related to kind of go into August. But I love the bright neon washi that I used. I feel like it really mixed in with the lime green in this kit and some of the yellows. I just really liked this kit. She had some deco, which I think really kind of completed the kit really well. It was just overall one of my favorite kits. I think this is probably the second in line. I think the Independence Day week is my first, and this is probably my second. So that is it for the I guess it was April. Yeah, April through July. And actually, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with those now that I'm done. I bought an additional Recollections planner, just like the personal size planner from Michaels. And it's just where I keep some of my extras that I've got going on. Like, I have the coordinates to where my sister got engaged. I have this pull-out 2016 calendar, which I thought I was going to use and haven't really used. I have my birthday and anniversary list that I haven't filled out yet. So this back section right here is actually where I'm going to take, I'm actually going, even though we haven't flipped through August yet, I'm going to go ahead and take out through July 31st and pull all of these out and put them in here so that way I can keep them. And I think what I'm going to do is actually move this around and just put these didn't need to do that. All right, so I pulled out the weeklies, and then let's get to the, I'm going to go ahead and pull out May and June, and then the first part of July. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out and put it in here as well, just so I can kind of hold on to these, because I'm going to use these to be able to flip back through as well, and so I want to have them so I can see them. So I'm just going to use this blue planner as my, I guess, my look back or my rewind or my scrapbook for my personal inserts. So in doing that, that definitely, wow, that definitely pared down the size of my my planner quite a bit. It's much smaller, much lighter now too, so that's always great. So thank you guys so much for watching this So Much Crafting personal planner flip through for the past couple of months. I really enjoy doing these a lot more than I thought I would. It's nice to kind of reminisce a couple months later about some of the spreads that I've done. I will do everything I can to link all the shops below, so that way if you want to look and see what they have, you're more than welcome to. Several of the kits may not be available anymore because several of them were kind of like summer related or monthly related. So they may not be available, but the shops, at least I hope all of them, will be linked down below. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like I said in my Erin Condren flip through, my goal is to be doing one video a day for the month of August as well as the remainder of the year. So if you're looking for a daily planner video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and I would really appreciate it. Alright, well I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!